It does kind of seem unlikely. Nice. That's pretty much it. Dane looks like they're trying to take over the world. And that's odd, isn't it? You know, trying to take over the entire world? Seems a little strangely ambitious. I love Lev. Little kitty cat lady. This game viewer Plagues is very powerful. You will do as you can. Yes. You will do as you can, Lev. It will be glorious. Yeah. And welcome to Canagus, monster of a man. Wonderful. God, I love Canagus. He's just a giant lion kitty man. It's perfect. Lev, you're so well behaved when you mean to. Ah, gift card. Ah, awesome. Can I guess? We don't care if you know much. You're too awesome. Hello, person in the chat. I will even say hello to let you know exactly when I spotted you. Yay! Yeah, we're going through dialogue here. The ending parts of Chapter 9 before we start on Chapter 10. I don't think we've actually gotten to the point in time of actually saving yet, so you have arrived at the time where I'm wrapping up what should have been done yesterday and wasn't. And hopefully, if all works to plan, Yeah, Boyd died, Bento Life. Boyd died. He died actually in Chapter 8, 2 days ago. I miss him so. It's just random chance repeatedly screwed him over. There was like 3 attempts at that map. And each time, he ended up biting it. And there was nothing I could do. Nothing I could try that would get me there. And it drove me up a tree because I tried to save him. I desperately tried to save him. But first time he died, random chance piled up because he was dodging everybody. And then suddenly everybody hit him all at once when he was at max HP and he just couldn't stand it. And that was too much. And so, second time I played through, I tried saving him. I tried, making him a hand axe that was forged just for him. And, things of that nature. Okay, I'm curious now, Bento Life. Who are the other 3 OP units? Because I know Astrid is one I've been suggested to be used here. I'm going to be using Riss despite my better judgment. Soren has proved to be needlessly OP this time around, and, like, even beyond what I'm doing. So I don't know who else you're talking about. And is Boyd really that OP? I mean, he was good in my other playthroughs, so I wouldn't say OP. It's not like I could leave him it's not like Zahark. Zahark, I could just leave in the middle of an army and everybody be dead by the time I got back. Mia is not OP. Every single... even this run, I've tried using her. In this particular level, she saved me a lot. But she's not OP. I've never had her be OP. She's just not... she can't take a hit, nor can she give one. I will say Nephany is really OP, though. I use Nephany all the time. Nephany is just... man. Especially if you give her advantage. Oh, Nephany is perfect. And you know what? If I can, I'm gonna give Nephany supports with Gotri, because Gotri says he got a thing for country girls. Everybody knows, Nephany, definitely a country girl. She's super country. She's best country. Ah. Ike is awesome. Like I said, never had Mia do any good for me, even on this last playthrough. I was like, oh, maybe it's that I wasn't giving her heavy enough swords to take advantage of her massive speed stat, but no. Zahark with Vantage and Adept is brilliant, and let nobody ever say otherwise. I one time gave him Wrath, and that was awesome too. Yep. Ike... you're the kind of guy where it's... Ike is not going to sit there and take that. Ugh. Oh, that's Gaboon of you. Of course. Kamigus. It's like the N-word. Only they get to use it. Because if you use it and you're a Bjork, that's a problem. Ooh, yep. Yeah, they probably would, Kamigus. I mean, you're huge, but seriously. Oh, level 15 Warrior Boyd. That would explain why he's a little bit OP. I mean, let's face it, level 20 Lord Ike is just... you can't touch that. That's... the only being that can even come close is the Black Knight. And the Black Knight will wreck you if you're not careful. Which, by the way, at the advice of somebody on one of the boards once a while back, I put Miracle on Ike, so that along with Aether should make the Black Knight a little bit more tolerable. Escort will be necessary. Yeah, we locked the numbers after I let Boyd die. I tried though, random chance screwed him over. He was dodging everybody for like 5 turns, and then one turn everybody got lucky. Every last person hit, and it was over for him. I even tried casting a ward on him one time, and it did not help. But Soren has been needlessly OP for me right now. He's actually got a title in my mind now, and that's Soren the Kill Stealer. Because that's what he does. Every single time I've tried going, okay, now Soren, go out there and soften that guy up so somebody else can get the kill, he will critical or he'll activate Adept, and suddenly people die. He just cannot accept someone else can get the kill. And you know what? It served him well. Mostly what served him well was that Seraph Robe I gave him at the very beginning. It's made him so much more usable. An early unit with low HP, hard to use, but you give them Seraph Robe and suddenly they become really, really good. As it currently stands, I'm almost thinking I should give the Medallion to Ike. Oh, Prisoner Release. Well, this has like a very low chance of failure. I am pretty sure I can take care of it. I just need to do all the prep and then head in. But dang, is it still going to be tough. I hate and love this map. I love this map because the concepts it introduces. I hate it because, God, if you want to get out of here undetected, it is the most tedious thing. I know what it means. It's what you call us humans, right? Nice. Aw, that's wonderful. Learn all if you rock. Let me ask. It's in the leather pouch is 20,000 gold pieces. How huge is that pouch? How can you even lift that? Do you know how heavy gold is? I mean, Ike could, but Ike could bench press planets. I mean, not right now. His strength in this particular run has not been growing very quickly. But, overall... no matter how you look. Perfectly reasonable. In fact, most borders on insulting. Well, and that's the thing, because I lost Boyd, I'm out of triangle attack. I can't triangle attack anymore. So, I'm half tempted to use Kieran just to replace the Void from Oscar's being gone. Not Oscar Boyd's being gone. See, it's a Boromir syndrome thing here. I wish that Oscar had died so that Boyd might live. No offense, but if I had to pick between the two... friggin' hate this, but at the same time... Okay, so there was a whole guide I had to move this. Yes, let's Mordecai! Oscar is not that great, aside from the triangle attack. At least his growths don't seem to be. Every single time I use him, there is at least one, if not two, throughout the entire playthrough, times that he levels up and gains no stats. And that could be bad luck on my part, but it happens all the time. Oscar just hasn't worked for me, just like Mia hasn't worked for me. Zahark has always worked for me. Every run-through I've ever done, Zahark has done his job, and he has done it brilliantly. And so if I lose Zahark, I don't even know if I can continue this. I can't. Not without Zahark. But I must. I must use Zahark. And I must push forward if he should die, the same way with Boyd. Boyd's one of my favorite characters, so when he died, I'm like, no, we must save him! I will trigger my own game over just to guarantee I can restart to save Boyd, and it backfired. I couldn't. I love Lev. In fact, I love her supports with Ike a lot. Yes! Mio was the MVP, apparently. Even though all she did was, like, kill, like, one archer, maybe two, and smack a knight around once. She, like, killed 3 people. I don't think she deserves it, but that's... There we go. And in case you don't know Bento Life, my overall goal with this is, I'm trying to lead up to Fate, celebrate Fire Emblem, and in doing so, I'm also hoping this can operate like a boot camp for me. Help me get back to where I was when Awakening came out. Because when Awakening came out, I was hardcore. I was like, I got Donnie on my first try. Because I was so used to raising the recruit units, I'm like, oh, he's like them, it's fine. He has a high growth, I just need to pick my fights. But yeah, it's... I'm wondering how far behind you are, or how fast I'm moving. The point being, yeah, when I got Awakening, I was at my top game, and I knew what I was doing. But as time went on, and I went, you know what, I want to see what this game is like, you know, on casual mode, so that way I can explore all the characters. Because I had some deaths on my first run through Awakening that I just accepted, because it was what I wanted there to be consequences. And so I went through casual mode just to see what all the supports were and things like that. I got lazy. So, this is a boot camp for me. That's why, unless there's a game over, which is why there's the game over counter, I refuse to restart. I refuse. Because I must be willing to answer for my consequences. Not to mention, do you know how often I have gotten my lord to be amazing and wipe out entire armies while trying to get a game over in rage? I'm wondering how many other Fire Emblem players can say that too, where it's like, you're like, no, I must die now! Seppuku, fall upon your sword! And as you're falling upon your sword, and you miss your sword entirely and slay 20 people behind you. Aw, that's awesome. And that's the thing, I don't know what to make of Makalov. It's been a while since I used him, I might consider using him, but, Astrid is the one that I promised somebody I'd use. So, right now, our current Cavaliers are going to be Oscar, Kieran, and Astrid. In theory. You seem depressed. This is why I love Lev. This interaction right here. Aww. No, this is an adorable little kitty cat. Ah. Aww. Lev the tsundere kitty cat, aka every kitty cat. As you can tell, Lev is definitely here, and I'm definitely going to have her supporting with Ike. So it's going to be Soren and Lev for Ike, Riss for Titania, and, well, not him apparently. Can't have her support with Ike, so I suppose Mist will have to do. Soren only has 2 people, and I know who the other one is. Well, and that's the trick, isn't it? It's, most people only limit themselves to 2 paladins, and I can get that. Because it's so many, especially in this game, so many weapons are super effective on you, that it's just not fair. But, yes, excellent, you 2 need to support. But it's just not fair on your paladins, but at the same time, I find myself, really hurting for an axe wielder. I mean, there are people later on, but Boyd was really good. I don't know of almost anybody else I could really use that uses an axe except maybe Kieran. Maybe just bypass it and just stick with Titania the whole way. Because Titania has been incredibly useful for now, and I do plan on retiring her at some point, but for now... Oh great, they're bringing up Boyd. That was one of the most depressing things, is to find out this game actually keeps track of, like, if Rolf shows up when Boyd's there, Oscar has a freaking fit. If Boyd's dead when Rolf shows up, Oscar has a fit over the whole thing. And I'm like, I'm sure it's the same thing if they lose Oscar and Boyd is there, and I'm like, These two are, like, just absolutely adorable together. Okay. Just so you know, in general, I am going to use Riss, and in using Riss, that means I'm probably going to want him to be, level 10 before we start next chapter. Wait, can we get access to light tomes? You answer in the chat. I don't know if we can get access to light tomes, before, after we get the item in here. Let's see what's in here. No, nothing yet. But I don't know if we can, because you'd think they'd try and factor that in. It's like, oh, now you can finally use that, so... So I guess I'll stick with that over Kieran. I kind of like Kieran as a person, but not more than I like Titania. These are the people I usually like pumping the awardee XPs into. I mean, look at that. Not only is it so little, but they have amazing growth, so... Not to mention I'm gonna want Rolf up. Rolf needs to be stronger. Oh god, Rolf, why? I'll try again. Certainly you can't keep being terrible. Okay, those are all things you can actually use, so good on you. Wish you'd increased your strength, but it'll do. Thanks. Rolf, you're terrible and I hate you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I'll save these bonus EXPs after raising Mist up a level. Catching up with Rolf. If you guys ever become any good, I'll let you know. But until you become any good, these EXPs are getting saved for other people, like Riss, who can become great. See, this is why you guys don't get used. Because you're terrible. You're all around bad. Marcia doesn't need levels. I'm probably not going to use her this time around. In fact, I don't think I ever use her. I tend to hate Pegasus Knights in general. They're mobile, but man are they fragile. They're not like mages. Mages, as you can see, 30 HP, tougher than my Myrmidon. As tough as my Paladin and Ike. This guy can take as much damage as Ike, except his physical defense is lower. So he's like Magic Ike. Yeah, Magic Ike. Rolf can be. I've used him on one playthrough and he was needlessly OP. But I mean, look at this! I'll feed him like one more level. One more level, and if he doesn't get a good level up, I'm going to call Oscar Syndrome on this. Okay, you know what? No, maybe I will pump him with more EXPs. And I did something smart this time around in the fact that I took away all of Shinon's bows before he left, so we have stuff to give. We have stuff to give this guy. Let me actually get that stuff out for him. Oh, Convoy. Take. At least you can use that for now. What is the difference between that and what you currently have? Okay, so Might 8, Critical 5, Weight 2. So this weighs more, has a lower critical hit chance, has a lower hit rate, and lower attack. Wow, why would I ever want an iron bow? Yeah, I don't know why I'd ever want an iron bow on you. But it might save uses for your actual bow. Your actual bow might be more useful. Later on. Yeah, man. I need to know something now. Convoy. Take, let's look at this. Might 9, lower hit rate, higher weight, same range. No, your bow itself is untouchable. Okay, I will do my best to keep Nephany alive, because I adore Nephany. I adore her, but I need to make this incredibly clear. I adored Boyd too, and he died. So the only way I could guarantee not dying Nephany is to not use her, and that feels like a waste. It feels like a waste to not use Nephany. Do I have anybody I'm confident 100% can take on the guy here? Let's give that to the convoy. If anybody, I think I can actually trust Soren to do that. So you know what? We're gonna save, as is what you do. And we are going to go into this, and I am going to pull up the actual guide I was doing that one time. Because there's an actual, like, pattern here, and I know the first parts of it by heart, so I can get Nephany and Braum. No problem. I just need to actually, go away, Ad. Copy. Paste while you guys are getting that. I'm gonna do this. Get it all pulled up. I can agree to that. I can agree to trying not to get Nephany killed. I will be giving that more than the college try, because I adore Nephany. Not only as a unit, but as a character. She's actually really cool. Okay, so we're trying to go next chapter 8. Chapter 9, no, it's just that, and this is it. Okay, and this is the guide I had too. Okay. Well, that's the thing. I'm not even sure I'll get to unlock Naysala just because of Ike's terrible stats right now. I mean, he needs to, like, pretty much the entire game, he needs to gain strength every single level, and he needs to gain HP every single level. And maybe with some stat boosting items, you can pull it out. But I have... Oh, wait. Oh, you talk about the Raven guy. I'm sorry, I was thinking of the Dragon guy. No, the Raven guy, I tend not to choose him just because Tabarn is freaking epic. I don't know why you would want Naysala. I just don't. Unless, of course, he has an occult scroll, in which case you will be... Sorry for bumping my mic. If he has an occult scroll, you will be overridden. But if he doesn't, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't, then it's fine. I will get Tabarn. But occult scrolls, I am getting all 4 of them. That is my end game. So, none of that. And yes, I have $20,000 I spent on nothing right now. I do not apologize for that. Hey, Ileana decided to come for this, by default. Oh. Seeing her hurt, right? Alright then, first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys. And welcome one of my favorite units. This right here is a guy I will be using, and while I may not care if he dies, I am going to be using the heck out of him. Sov, not as useful. I am a lethality man through and through. And those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. It'll show itself in time. Not to mention, God, he has awesome hair. Just look at that hair. It's so glorious and feathered. And he looks so contemplative and amazing. Sir Grail hired me. I am in intelligence. Nice. Yeah, I'm with Volk. It's like you can't have that. You can't even have that much money. Just for good reason. In need of a fireman. He'll see me within an hour. Come out with it. What are you asking? Can you open locks? I'm glad that lockpick does not actually cost 50 gold per use. I don't know of anybody who would be dumb enough not to. It's like Legault. I'm like, I don't care if Legault could never become an assassin. When you have a guy come out of nowhere with that whole charisma going on around him, going, it's like that one sage you can hire in Fire Emblem 6. As soon as somebody comes on the scene saying, "Hey, are you willing to pay me an obscene amount of money to get my skills?" You're like, you know, in a game like this, this isn't a Magikarp syndrome. Even if it was, still, you're getting a Gyarados one way or the other. No. Volk is very much Gyarados. Like, he's Magikarp syndrome in a way. But, I mean, really, who wouldn't want this guy? Especially for a job like this. You need somebody to open the locks. Luckily, he doesn't actually charge 50 gold per lock, to my knowledge. Okay, so, now to pull up my guide. Which, I already know most of the units too, but I need to be careful. Thank you for automatically zooming out. That was helpful. Okay, so, choose units. I need Ike, I need Titania, I need... Probably gonna keep Oscar. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Need you, need you. I think that's it. Right? Yeah, one per rider. Okay, so now we position everybody just right. Okay, so we have Ike there and Volk here. And we have Titania in the middle and Oscar down there and Marcia up there. Yeah, Marcia up here. The extra behind Oscar. Okay. If this goes to plan... Raven is the guy I feel gets the worst rap. He's actually really good. Okay. Move my extra unit to the right of Titania. Okay, and then rescue the Oscar. Right? Yep. And move Oscar to up and to right. And to up. Right? 2 up, 2 right. Yep, 2 up, 2 right. 1 right? Okay, gonna have to read this again. 2 up, 2 right, then 2 up, then 1 right. Yep. Okay, there, and rescue Volk and move to the left of Oscar. And I remember this being the case. You move her here. And you move Ike to be rescued by Titania. After that, you have Titania rescue him and move to the downside of her. Is that really what it is? It's like he can't open a lock without 50 gold, so if I spent all my money forging up a weapon, if I spent all my money forging up a weapon, he wouldn't be able to open any locks for me. It's still worth it. Worth every penny. Oh, Braun. I'm so sad that I'm going to be using Gautry instead of you. I feel like you have the potential to be a really cool guy. I love how Kieran starts with his generic helmet on. Of course I know about the secret character in the desert. He gives you an occult scroll. What do you think I looked up on my first time through? I'm like, an occult scroll? I wonder where else I can get these. Not to mention, I found out he has special dialogue with one of my favorite characters in this game. And so yeah, I'm going to have this guy be a support character with that guy. And that's going to be needlessly overpowered. Yay, needlessly overpowered! 2 of my deadliest units. Okay. Now back to the guide for just a moment. Da-da-da. Okay. Oscar 4 right, 1 up. 4 up. Yep, and move Marsha right below him. And move Titania 4 spaces right, yep. There we go. Following this guide to the T. Because it has never failed me before. Oh, I know why you keep dropping out as soon as you do, but that's fine. I can just keep unlocking you over and over again. Let's see here. March it down 5 from right. 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I remember this. I believe you moved Titania to the left of her. Right 5 spaces and down 4. So. That's not right. That's way too early. There we go. Titania to the left of Marsha. That's what I thought. Knew something was wrong there. And, move Oscar down 2 and left 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And that's the trick, is, generals already by their nature have immense defense. And thus, having one that can get hit really hard and crit easy, that's really good. Especially in lieu of having lost Void. Okay, now it's turn 4, and you move Word. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1. And if I remember right, you move Titania straight across. Yep. To be right underneath her. And Oscar is the tricky one here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Should be fine. Soren should be able to take out the guy we need to take out here. Soren has proven himself to be far, far better than any other form of anti-unit killer. Okay, so we are on turn 5. Move Marsha up 6 to right, and drop Folk to her right. We should put him right in front of the saddle. And then I believe we keep Titania down 1. Right? Up 5 spaces, yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we keep her right about here. And we move Oscar around. And we move him where? Oscar, right 4 spaces, then up 1. It's right here. Yep. Okay, super stealthy. Like, I want to keep my glasses on, but they don't play well with my headset. There we go. Alright. So now I know this particular bit by heart for everybody but Oscar. Have him open the door. You have her rescue him. And move places. I want to say it's to left Brom. Yeah. And move her here. Have her drop Ike down here. Now I have to look back up Oscar's bit. Okay. Over there. Let's see here. Turn 6. Oscar up 4 spaces. Right there. I'm sure that if I looked at this stuff, I could kind of work my way through. That's actually really good that, you know, that you managed to avoid that, because that could be a troublesome thing sometimes. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna recruit Brom. Okay. direct you to go here. Do not want to take any chances with this. And Marcia can stay right there. And this is where it gets interesting. Right, yep, that's about it. We move him up 3, we get him right here. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yep, no, we're at the edge of his movement. Okay. And these guys are gonna chill down here for a while. At least you can share my pain in having lost Boyd. I love him as a character. Boyd is just the perfect Ike counterpart. Let's double check my guide to see if it tells me to keep them chilling out there completely for this long. I can't remember the exact details of it, so I don't want to mess it up. So we're at turn 8. Okay. So I already had them do that last turn. So now we have Oscar move. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We move him right there, I think. Double check. No, that would be bad. We're on turn 8. F2, okay, duh. Should have figured that out quick enough. Okay. So that's important. Okay, and everybody else stays where they're at. Okay, so now, you up, so you're in the doorway here. I'm going to drop Soren to your right. And I suddenly get the idea of, oh, to your right, you say, drop him to your left. No, drop him to your right. I was going to say, that suddenly felt like a very bad idea. Okay. Come on, Oscar. Need you to pull this off for me. Can you do it? Sorry for opening my mic again. Can you go adjust it now? Okay. That's fine. Okay. So here's the plan. Crazy, but it can work. And it's not going to work, is it? Fine. Let's just have Soren take care of it with a wind. That's fine. Hey Soren, how would you like to murder someone? Nice to know you're on board with the idea, buddy. And that's the thing, when I first finished, he got that way by the end game, but at the beginning, ooh, definitely not. How much do I have to fear from you if I were wielding an Iron Lance against you? 18 points of damage. Uh-huh. And how much do you do? 4. It's 22. I would survive if they attacked, but not if I attacked him. Because we're dealing 8 and 18, which would put me 20. I'd still survive. It'd be rough, but I could do it. I'd rather just make sure that I can get everybody in where I need them. So you get to wait right there. So everybody chill. Keep on cruising. Come on, poke. Oscar, you're doing well. Don't suck. That is my only option for you right now, is don't suck. If you suck, this whole plan falls apart. God, you're ugly. Except you're gonna murder us, which isn't eternal bliss in your dungeon, that's just you being a dick. Oh, sorry. Shouldn't say that. It's true though. Okay. Time to lay down the hurt on this guy. Wow! Actually. Huh. Well, this didn't quite go as planned. Well, it can't hurt. I am so dead. This has just fallen apart at the seams. I kept hoping for an adept there, but I knew it wasn't coming. Okay, okay. It's okay. Oscar's gonna die, though. Just saying. But maybe with his Vulnerary. With his Vulnerary, he can be the spear that will pierce the heavens. Maybe. Come on, baby. Come on. You're gonna go down to 15 from this, but if you can dodge that general, there's a chance. It's only a 66% chance, which I know in Fire Emblem translates out to like 75% chance he's gonna hit you, but I need you to do this for me, Oscar. Just dodge this. Frig! Oh, and Soren's so dead too. I should just purposely get a game over at this point in time. Soren is strong. Soren can overcome impossible odds. He just needs the power of my faith in him. I just need to put faith in Soren. Just need to put faith in him. Come on, you can do this, Soren. I believe in you. You just gotta believe! Let me look to see if I'm moving anybody at turn 12, because I might still be able to just save the whole map, but if I lose Soren, I might lose the will to live. Okay, actually it's good I looked, because this is where they start telling us to move Marcia up too, and move Titania over here. Rolf is the only one of the brothers still alive. Great. Guess Kieran gets to stay. Yay! Yes, Soren, be a badass. Be the badass we all know you can be, Soren. Wipe the floor with these infidels. Come on, no sucky level ups, no sucky level ups. Defense preferably. Frig no defense, but speed and luck. That's good. He's gonna be needing them. Oh, this just went down the crapper so fast. So go ahead. Just hit him. Soren, you are a god among men. Let all of these lowly peons now be aware of you and your abilities to murder this guy in the face. Soren, you are OP, man. That was beautiful. I'm almost crying. I'm almost crying. I'm almost crying. You are a god among men, my friend. I don't care if I just lost Oscar. And, you know, Rolf is going to be crying himself to sleep and finding out, you know what? Okay, need to follow these movement things, but man, Soren just stole the game, man. I don't care if Ike's the main character. Soren is the main character now. Right one space up 2, 2, 3, 2. Okay. And move Titania just below her. Perfect. Soren is a god among men. I do not know how else to explain that. He got literally backed into a corner and murdered 2 men without even blinking. That isn't kill stealing, that is just plain butchering people. Okay, turn 14. Marcia, left 5 and up 1. 5, 1. And Titania. Turn 14. Titania right below Marcia. Ah. Okay. Good. All settled then. Ah, man. Dude is just stone cold killer. I know that he's the tactician for this army, so like technically everything that's going on here is Soren already, but still, dang! Just dang, man, that was cold and awesome and great. I'm celebrating murder, I know, but still. Down 5 spaces. Move them both down, but Titania moves 5. Except Titania moves down and then side one. Ugh. Ugh. Marsha, right? 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Titania. Okay, I was worried for a second there. Right 4 and up 1. Awesome. Oh, that was just too much. Good news is I don't have to worry about game overing this one. I was already complaining about Oscar, and now that Oscar is also dead, it's no longer Boromir syndrome. Maybe I shouldn't use Rolf. Maybe I shouldn't use Rolf because he'll just get himself killed like his brothers. Marsha up 3, Titania up 4. 3. And 4. Maybe, I'll leave this up to you, Bento Life, considering you're the only one here. Maybe I should just... Well, and that's the thing. I'm doing this for the bonus EXP. By doing this the most stealthy way, not only am I guaranteeing the least, number of deaths overall, but I'm also getting the most bonus EXP which I can put to people who can't otherwise come out here and fight at this level. 4 and up 1. Sorry, left 4 and up 2. 2. Oh, wait. Ah, sweet, I know where this is going. Yeah. $19. 2 right 1. Wait, that's not right. Oh, right 1, duh. 2, right 1. I want to double check this by checking movement things of everybody. Hey, forgot to check yours. There we go. Yep. I guess move Titania to the right of her. Perfect. Okay. You get the most bonus EXPs doing it this way, and that helps me level up people like Rolf, who aren't quite strong enough yet. But they will be. I know! Actually, that's something else that bugs me. I mean, look at this guy right now. He is staring right at a horse and a Pegasus in an open hallway, and the cage is open, and he's not even blinking at this. No, we are the stealthiest people ever to come through this place. Up 4, then left 2, and drop Volk to the right. 2, 3, 4, 2. So, here, drop in there. Gonna do this just to be sure I'm following the instructions correctly. Think of it as an insurance policy. Move Titania left 1, and up 4 and right 1. There we go. Brilliant. Oh. Oh no, this is still bad. This is still all bad. I'm down an Oscar. That's bad news. Oh, shite nuggets. How do I work myself out of this one? There are ways, actually. There are ways. I have a plan. I'm gonna have to make this up from this point forward, but I have a plan. Because this area is all sorted. But from this point forward, I needed an Oscar, and I don't have one anymore. So we're gonna have to be careful about this. You definitely have to open this door. You definitely have to scoop him up and travel up here. Right? I'm not even sure that's right. I can't even check anymore. Let me check that, because that part shouldn't change. That part should be a constant. Go below Nephany and rescue her. Oh, I already butchered it. Well, that's fine, right? Because I can just make this up as I go along. Frig. I have an idea. It's crazy, but it might work. It's not gonna work. We're screwed. Everything's done. We're all done. There's a potential here, though. What's your move? 6? His is 6. There's ways. I'm sure I can do this if I do it right. As it stands right now, he can't see us. So I have a plan. And it's crazy, but it might work. Because I am very good at making things up on the fly. Ah, fudge. Who did he see? He couldn't have seen Titania. Oh, frig. Oh god, he could see her. Well, time to get Ike to kill himself. Because clearly this isn't going to work any other way. Because I'm not restarting, remember. That means we're suffering desync already. Frig. Everybody's gonna die, because I am an idiot and let Oscar die. Because I chose a plan that was dependent on Oscar of all people. Why did I pick a plan that was dependent on Oscar of all people? I'm going to keep asking myself that. Titania, kill this man. I need him dead so I can go and get myself killed. Fool of a took. Ike, we must kill this man. For great justice and to assassinating of oneself. I'll solve the audio desync after I get my game over I'm looking for. Because forget it. Everyone dies. Whatever. Yes, run in here, murder Kieran. Murder Brahm, I don't care. Because I'm just gonna get myself killed anyway. I was supposed to do this the old-fashioned way, the nice, sneaky way. But no, now everybody has to die, because I will not accept that I have failed this. So good news is, Oscar will not be added to the death toll. It seems... Yep, all checks out. Need him dead to get killed. Can't see the killing from my gun. There's something poetic in that. Sorry, quoted 0 punctuation there. Please don't copyright strike me. No. Just, I need everybody dies. That's what this is. Everybody dies. Marcia and her pointy stick. Okay, Ike. We need you to go on a killing spree. Yes, I did not have him open that chest. Everyone dies! After Soren's epic success, I find out it's actually an epic fail on my part. Soren did not in fact fail epically, it was me. I am the failure. I have become error. That guy shouldn't have been able to see Nephany, I'm just saying, that's not a thing that should be done. God, Soren had an epic level up there. Too bad he has to die, like everybody else. Everybody dies. Yeah! Go Marsha! In Titania you can just, I don't know, chill out back here. Do that. There. Oh, fine, sorry. No, Kieran! No! Now they're gonna pick on Braum. I don't think I've ever heard Braum's death quote, because I never really used him. He just kind of existed somewhere in the vacuous nature of my army. Ike needs to solo this map if I'm going to quote-unquote succeed. But it's already over. We all know. We all already know how this is going. No. But it's okay, because everybody needs to die. Yay! Mass butchering! That's what Ike's gonna be doing. Oh, look at that. That hurt. And now you're half dead. Care to try again? Oh, look, I leveled up, making me deadlier. I am a living weapon. Can't see the killing from my gun. Why do you even have a magic stat growth? There's no point for you to gain magic. I think that's because when you actually use Titania early on, she's never actually being threatened by anything that's going on around her. But, by the time you get somebody better, you can just retire her. You know what? If I'm really gonna commit to this game over thing, that's how we're doing it. But Soren still gets his killing. Yeah, I was just considering that actually, as you're about to hear in the commentary. I'm like, yeah, if I'm gonna commit to this I want a game over thing, I should just have Ike toss his sword on the ground and say, alright, I'm gonna punch all of you. I wonder. Yeah! Let's bring Volk into the mix. Knife fight! Booyah. Hey, look, that thing he doesn't need. Yeah, I was gonna say, they're gonna focus on them killing Braum first, aren't they? You gave up on her at Titania at Ceratus Forest? Is that the one where you sneak through the brush and attack on the two sides of the river? Because if that's the case, I can totally, I can see how that would be the starting point of where you do that, because that's where Oscar could start being good. But for the most part, she just makes for too good of a damage sponge / distraction. I can't go on without her in that one regard. I mean, I can replace her later, but for the most part, she makes for really good distraction. Can't imagine not using her for that. And I know that's like saying, oh, don't worry about this one guy. He's so much better once you use him as bait for the giant shark. He's the best shark hunter when it comes to being the bait for the shark, but no, it's really kind of what it is. Yeah, just stab me. That'd be great if you could just do that. Yes, this is precisely what I was looking forward to. Except Ike is still not wanting to do it. Ike's like, are you sure this is a good idea, Soren? Soren's like, this is the only way. This is the only way forward. Everything else is lies. Volk, kill that one man who is too much of a failure to hit a disarmed Ike. Oh no. Volk actually had to do work. I'm sure he's pretty upset about that. Oh, yeah. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to having to do all that in one day. Oh, come on, guys. Soren's making himself available for anybody who wishes to sign their own death certificate. There's Braum. Aww. Now I almost want to use Braum, just because he's got to make his papa proud. Something I can somewhat relate to. Come on, buddy. Nephany is hardcore. She's sitting here completely unarmed and still holding her own. Oh, now she got smacked. And she's still holding her own. I am impressed. I mean, I always knew she was hardcore, but I didn't know she was this hardcore. Yes. Murder Ike, so we can start over again. I can't believe I've been streaming for as long as I have. I mean, it's only been an hour, but to be fair, I was expecting to have been done by now. Because I would have been, but I'm not now. Because Oscar had to go and die. And you had to keep friggin' missing. Why do you have to keep missing? And why does nobody come to Soren to sign their death certificate? Soren is more than qualified to sign your death certificate for you. Allow me to demonstrate. So Hark and Braum have supports? I should do that. Oh no. Soren is an unstoppable BA dude. I am so glad I brought him along. But I'm thinking I probably want to, maybe not... Well, actually, I think I know what I need to do with that. So let's have him focus where he needs to focus. Namely, Volk is going to want stuff. Hey, look, a pointy stick. Pointy throwing stick. Sorry, my bad. And, yeah. End the turn. Come on, buddy. Chugga 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 choo choo. And down goes Nephany. No, Nephany! If ever there was a waifu in this game, it would be Nephany. No. Titania is probably going to be okay all the way through the end of the chapter. I mean, till the game over. I mean, yeah, you can hurt her, but, I mean, she's not fragile or anything, so it's not like it's a big deal. You have 3 of you. Surely the 3 of you can do 2 points of damage to Ike. Just saying. Just saying. 3 of you. 2 points. 3 of you. 2 points! We can undo all of this. We can do the time warp again. You just have to hit him. It's not even hard. Mr. Halberdier, please, demonstrate for them. Thank you! And we increase the game over counter. And then I can, increase the kill count. Not increase the kill count, but, restart the stream from my hub push. Okay. Okay, I get it. Game over. Appreciate it. Need to re-add. It was worth it. It was. Okay. So now that we're at the base, we're gonna have to create an iconic weapon from my first playthrough of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This weapon, I usually don't like just tossing around, but I believe Oscar has earned it. Let's give that, considering it's mostly useless now, and that should create the space we need. Should I tell the truth? Give you the Iron Lance too. You can take a Steel Lance, but you're probably not going to be needing it once I make you this weapon of great power and responsibility. We're going to make you the most basic form of him. And you know what? Just because you are amazing and you're great, I know what I'm going to color. Not its usual color, but we'll get to this. Need to go back. Got the wrong capitalization there. Say hello to Stabby. And, in memory of your brother, there. Use Stabby well, Oscar, for if you do not, there will be hell to pay. Okay, we're leaving the base. That is... There are 3 weapons I've made. 3 weapons I've made in this entirety of Path of Radiance that, I've used. The very first one I ever made was Stabby, and I gave it to Neffany. And it was an Iron Lance. I wanted to lower the weight so she could actually wield it, because she doesn't start out with the most, you know, useful stats for it. But, okay. No, not now. Reposition. She doesn't start with the best stats for it, but it actually helped her become super OP very quickly. Okay. Let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. Move you here so Oscar can save you, and move up here. Then have Marsha rescue Volk and move here. And we have Ike come down here, and Titania rescue him and move up here. Hopefully the Stabby shall save the day. I still need to make the Equalizer at some point. And yes, I know Sephiroth is important, not in this game exactly, but eventually, in some way. He's a bishop! I know a guy who's gonna be a bishop one day. Okay, now I'm gonna see if I can't remember how I'm supposed to do this. There it is. Turn 2. Oscar. Okay, so he's the top one, then Marsha, and Titania, just 4 spaces right. 2. No, up 1. And Marsha just below him. That would have been very bad very quickly. No. Need you here. Need you here. And then we move Oscar backwards. For some reason. I don't know why you move him up if you're just gonna put him back. Because, remembering it right, and I'll know it from when I see it from this stuff. That was where we move Marsha down here, Titania to the left of her, and move Oscar. I want to say we move him right here. Either way, it'll still work. How do you not notice the giant horse in there? Trust me in the fact that Awakening is worth playing, but it does make you soft, as you can tell from my doughy center. You go here, of course, because that is the way of things, that is the way of the world, and you guys come here. Wait, before I go there. That's what I thought. Come on, baby. Slow. Low and slow. Okay. For the most part, I can kind of muscle memory this if I know where their attack radiuses are. Because then I'll go, oh yeah, that's safe zone. Or, oh no, not that safe zone. Okay. Marsha up here, I want to say. Wait, no, we move her up here. And we drop Bulk over here. And we move Titania up here to right there. And we have Oscar right over here. Hopefully with the stabby, he can be good. Okay. I should explain not only about Conquest and Birthright, which I'll get to, but also Tarja. I feel like Tarja gets... she gets a bad rap she doesn't exactly deserve, but I will admit she's creepy. And I'm one of those people where it's like, one would say, if they knew me, it's like, you're not one to talk, but in this case, no, it's overtly weird. She... stalker? And that's not in proper English, yes, but there's a reason for that. She very much is a stalker in that game, but in a very charming way. As for Conquest or Birthright, I don't know, because when I first heard about it, trying to look to see where Oscar was up for, so right here. When I first looked up Birthright and Fates, I'm like, what's the choice here? Because one of them is trying to play off my innate blood ties with people, and as much as I love my family, I value people I have history with over people I share blood with. So that being the case, I was like, that seems silly. You're not going to be able to play me against my family like that. I value my relationship, so if there was some way I could reform the evil kingdom from within, I would do that. And then I found out that's the whole plot of Conquest. I'm like, oh, great. And then I found out it was like old Fire Emblems. I'm like, oh, wait. And then I took a step back and realized I've gotten soft. I really have. Alright. Direct view to target and corner. Okay. Need to move you here and rescue you, and I'm just gonna leave you here for now. Yeah, I thought I could move you up, but I decided not to. Okay. If I'm remembering right. Yep, let's move you right. Let's just move you here. There you go, bro. Nice and smooth. And that's the thing, Tarja had a soft spot for me. I think the very first time through, though, I ended up romancing Muriel because she looked like practically identical to a girl I was dating at the time, and her personality was still really cool. And it was incredibly creepy how much Muriel looked like the girl I was dating at the time, which is crazy. I even showed it to her, and she's like, that is insanely scary. I'm like, yeah, somebody in Japan has been stalking you or something. This is all messed up. But that's just that. It's whatever. Okay, now we're coming up on the part where Stabby will be involved. Hopefully Stabby can save everybody. All hope rides upon you, Stabby. Can you do it? Can you save the day, Stabby? Perfect. Hopefully. Let's hope. I don't have to do anything with them till turn 12, I remember. Come on. There we go. Nice and smooth. Stabby. Only one attack, really? God, this is just the worst possible thing. Good news is, I can put Oscar there, and he will not die this time. Maybe. You know what would be really funny? Well, I can understand that to an extent. I'm one of those things where she's not a whoopee. She's something else, a little bit darker, and to an extent I almost like her in a way, just because she's just so bizarre and it's kind of cool. But at the same time, I immediately gravitated away from her, like, the first time, because I'm like, oh, it's another one of these woe is me, the end of the world is coming kind of people. And then I started noticing, like, by the end game, because I wasn't really using her, because she was just, I didn't like any of the Dark Magician designs. I didn't use her or Henry, though I loved Henry. And then I'm like, wow, she brings me up a lot. And I know I'm dating somebody else, but she really does obsess over me. It's weird. And so then I wanted to go into the supports, and as I went into the supports, I'm like, oh my god, Tarja, you're perfect. Never change. I mean, I personally, whatever, but you're perfect. Don't ever change. You might not like some of the supports with one of your kids later, though, because that could be of something that would make you question yourself. Okay. So you're gonna invite your own death. Poke. Excellent. Got a singular poke in. Stabby is doing his job. And hopefully Stabby can continue doing his job. We'll see. Oh boy. Aha! Oscar, you have done a great job this day. The world is fantastic. All is right. Now Soren, murder him. Soren is the man. Let it never be in question. Yes. Oscar, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. In fact, no, I didn't want to unequip Stabby. I wanted to see what happens when I attack with him. So I can do 9 damage to you, and you still do 18 to me. So attacking you is off the limits, and that guy does 3 to me, so I could still survive, but I'd rather play it safe than sorry. Oscar, I don't want you to die if you don't have to. But I'm still getting you out of the way if I can. Starting next turn, so I'm gonna have to start moving them. So let's hopefully work this out, shall we? Come on, come on. Yes. Why does Stabby not have the green shaft that I gave it? Is it just the lighting? The poor lighting in this dungeon? I gave it the green shaft. I gave it a... If you're getting a green shaft, there's something wrong with you. You should probably go see a doctor for that or something. Did I say no to the custom coloring? Did I just make an iron staff, an iron lance that I called Stabby and it just forget to color it? I could have swore I colored it, but maybe I said no somewhere along the line. Okay. With you still alive, it would be a real shame if you were to die, so let's make sure you can't die from this. And Soren isn't kill stealing. Good for him. Nice to reform your ways. I actually do know Ryoko Matoi. And, you know, you're not far off. Matoi would probably be doing the same thing. Except with giant scissors instead of, you know, the wind. I'm just imagining Soren just singing out loud as he's using his scissors. Don't lose your way! Okay. Imagine that. Just try and get that image out of your head. I guarantee you can't. So, turn 12. Move Marsha up 2, so yeah, move them to either side of the cell door. And I'm going to need Oscar to the right of the chest there, but for the most part, we have what we need. In fact, I could make Oscar a paladin right now, but I won't because I have another idea for that. Okay. So you just patch yourself up. That's probably all the combat we're gonna have to do, but I don't like you being at 10 HP, period, just in case something should go wrong. Oh god, why'd you have to cancel yourself out when I was looking at you still? Yeah, so I can make Soren escape whenever I please, because I won't be needing him, so long as he's out of range of this guy. So Soren's gonna be booking it. Our tactician has done his job. No need for him to worry anymore. Come on. Turn 13. With Marsha right one space. Oh, right. Muscle memory based on figuring out where these guys' attack ranges are. That's right. Moving her there, and we're moving Titania here. Most excellent. You know what? When I do my Soren, title The Kill Stealer video compilation, which I plan on doing at some point, once all this is said and done, I might put Don't Lose Your Way over the top of it, just to mess. Awesome. Okay. 14. Oh, right. Muscle memory. Come on. You're better than this. Come on. Right. It's gonna go here. Yes. Okay. So Soren's where he needs to be. Oscar's where he needs to be. Soren has escaped. I'm actually glad, of the two brothers, that I have Oscar still, because otherwise this would be a nightmare for me. Turn 15. March down 5. Down 1. Okay, I'm not so much from this, but I think I know what they're doing. Yep. Ta-da. Awesome. This plan is going smoothly for once, because last time I butchered it so badly. I was like, yes, we didn't lose everybody. I went, oh wait, we might have lost everybody. Yeah, that's the thing, is you gotta save those signature weapons as much as you can. But I will say that once I had the Ragnell, no other weapon mattered. Just not a one. Not a single one of them mattered once I had Ragnell. So, I do not care what anybody else says. Ragnell is the weapon of all weapons. It's a projectile sword. And I'm not talking about that, I'm going to throw Ragnell, or I'm going to throw this weird multi-branch sword. No, I am talking about, like, it has that whole shockwave thing going for it. It's so cool to do. Okay. Pretty sure I was supposed to move down here, but I can do it from here too, so it's all good. At least I hope I can. Shouldn't be out of reason. And Oscar's still here, so we're all set there. Ah. Awesome. Don't other people, man. Just don't. Don't even, bro. Don't even. It's like the laser gates in episode 1. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's supposed to be. Ragnell is super OP. Let no one say otherwise, or lest they taste Ragnell. I feel like that'll work. As long as I don't drop somebody into there. Because I just need them to be able to get to where they need to go, and they seem like they're in the positions for it. Assume the position. Yeah, that's something that's been brought up on the Marky Joe forum, Bento Life, is that, and it's like, I get it. I was actually upset at Brawl Ike, because he didn't even handle the save. He had really awesome, stylish moves in this game, and they didn't even use them. One of my favorite things in this game is that when Ike in this game gets, like Lord Ike, not normal Ike, but Lord Ike gets a crit that kills somebody, he does this whole, like, cool guys don't look at explosion kind of thing. It's really cool. Okay, now that I'm here, I should check myself before I wreck myself. F1. Okay, so right where I'm at, and Oscar right 3 and down 3. Right now? I don't think that's right. Oh, now it is. Gotcha. Radiance. That's the thing. I think the real challenge in this game, once you get a max level Ike, is not using him. The big challenge becomes not just using him to solo the entire game. Because there are times, you know, that doesn't work, I'll admit. But for the most part, it works. Okay, need exact directions starting from here. Have Marsha go below Neffany and rescue her, then move up one and left one. Rescue Neffany, up one, left one. Okay, so we have that. Oscar move to left of Volk, rescue him, and move back. Move Titania 7 left and up 2. Just double checking myself, so as not to wreck one myself. Come on, computer. Okay, up 2? Did I say up 2? On turn 21. Yeah, up 2. So right there. Okay. We are back onto the plan. Okay. Up 1 space. Move Oscar left 3. Above Oscar. Okay, 1 second. Marsha up 1 space. Check. Oscar up 3, left 3. So right back here. Drop him above me. Okay. And stay there, I'm sure. Move Titania up 1, then left 2, then down 1. Up 1, left 2, then down 1? No, that's not right. 22. I think I might have overshot. Because I think it wants me to go here. Drop him to my left. Seems like a proper way to do that. Okay. So leave the chest on the right as it is, but open up whatever I please. Got a javelin. That's just the one I default to grabbing. Everybody else where they are. Marshal right 1 space, then down 4, then left 1. Okay. Open another one with Volk. Counter, which is entirely useless in game. I don't know. I've never really cared for Legend of Zelda. I kind of liked Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, but overall, the Legend of Zorro series, yeah, so let's go into that. The Legend of Zelda series never appealed to me. And I know that's like admitting to everybody that as an RPG player, I have never finished Final Fantasy VII, nor have I ever actually played through most of it. Marshal right 1 space, down 4, then left 1. But I will say that, I do see why it appeals to some people. I am not one of them, but I can see how it appeals to people. Okay, so, turn 25. Open the next chest of Volk. Ooh, a short axe. Those are kind of cool. Marshal left 4 spaces. Up 3, then left 1. Drop her to the left. Okay. Above Neffany and talk to her. Alright. Neffany, you awesome. Oscar rescue her and escape. Right, 3 and up 3. So why can't I escape now? Oh, because he rescued her. Duh. Okay, so that's that. And then it's next turn. Well, I would assume it is. I don't know if... does he actually have the ability to pick pockets? I don't think I actually looked at that. Yes. Perfect. You're right in the fact that it becomes too easy with racing, because you can just go, aha! All of your things! You see this guy with the long hair and femi look behind me? He's my friend. And he lets me move again! Ah! Okay, 26. Have Oscar escape. Right ahead, I go and see if there's any more units ahead. Not like Soren, who's like, God dang it, man. Why won't you let me have more kills? Mercy, I will rescue Ike. Move left 2 spaces. Okay. Marsha. Oh, move Ike down a space and have her, so she needs to be here. Whatever. Why would you waste that movement with Ike when you could just speed the process along? I don't understand that. Space, rescue him. We'll have him open this. And have her come up and rescue him. And then, after that... rotate. Yeah. Rescue Volks and have her move right 4. 2, 3, 1. Okay. Understood. Gotcha. Soren's magic hand hungers. It does. I imagine it's like... he's like, oh no, Oscar's here. Now I have to kill all of them before he can. When you find out his... well, you already know, I'm sure, Bento Life, but when you find out Soren's actual history, it's like, wow, you know, you have it pretty hard, man. Move Titania 6 spaces right, then tap 3 and drop Volk to the right. 6, 2, 3, and drop him to the right. Guessing, yep, completely out of harm's way there. Well, the truth, you can get a touch of bonus EXP by moving him through anyway. Volk in the top. So, move Titania down 3, left 5. That's the long list. Joe. I will admit, I had no clue Owain's whole shtick. I had no idea Owain's whole shtick was masturbation jokes. Spoilers for those who love Awakening! But yeah, that's the truth. I have Ike and Soren supporting each other because they're actually really good friends. And Ike is a good guy, and so is Soren. They're gonna support each other to B rank, so that way I can get one of my favorite support conversations going, and the support with the secret character, with Soren going. That way Soren has an actual friend who gets his problem, as opposed to a friend that just goes, nope, I have no idea what you're going through, but I'm here for you anyway. Okay. Volk open this up. And, move Titania down 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right here. Okay. We are nearing the end of the chapter. And it is glorious. Everything went to plan this time, all thanks to Stabby. Beware of Stabby. It will change all of your RNGs. Open the chest. Have her escape, and then have Marsha escape. Boom, done. Statue fragment. Have Titania escape, and then have Marsha escape, and we're set. I'll keep the road secure. Indeed you will, Titania. You do your job well. And here we go. And of course, Marcia doesn't get to say anything. Yes, apparently there was. It's just a statue fragment. It doesn't really do much. And here's Kieran. General Joffrey. Joffrey is one I kept hearing was super cool, and, you know, and as a character, they're right. Joffrey is an awesome guy, but as a paladin, my god, has he only ever been a disappointment. I kept trying to use him because I kept hearing from people how great Joffrey is. And every single time I sent him out to do anything that I would have a paladin do, just any old paladin, Oscar, Kieran, anybody, Titania for Pete's sake. He failed. He failed and he died horribly. Joffrey is terrible. God, I love Kieran's attitude. People talk about the Christmas nights, but I feel like Kieran not immediately being added to your party and just kind of showing up later is perfect. Oh, Valencia has a crush. Or somebody she holds in high regard. It's hard to tell which. She definitely gets a crush later, but... Well, to be fair, Joffrey is a dashing knight. I don't mean that in like, haha, I'm handsome, like Kieran does, no. I mean like, as far as knights go, dude knows his style. We know where Kieran stands. Aww. I love you, Brom. I should use you. I want to use Godfrey, but I should use you. Oh, Valencia. Oh, you guys rock. Milk stops. It's Saffron! Alright. Well, I think what bothers me about Saffron... I know it's a real name, but I like Joffrey better. It sounds awesome. Lucia is definitely overrated. I don't care how many awesome... I even tried giving her another one of my signature weapons in hopes of saving her, and she just... she can't. Mia outdoes her, and Mia is terrible. Anyway, I like pronouncing it Joffrey because it sounds more robust, more regal. He kind of deserves it. Dude has class. So I don't care if he goes, dude, it's Jeffrey, you know. You can just, you know, call it that, or call me Jeff, anything, you know, be like, no way, Joffrey, you're too grand for that. And then he'd roll his eyes at me like he probably does Kieran. Monk on a pilgrimage of evil, I mean, light. Delicious light for the war goddess Ashura. The light of war. Do you question my story? Normally, no, I could not. But in times like these, where it means risking my own life, I don't know. It's tough to say. Alright. Oh, come on, Riss is full of light and peace, and you don't question him being a monk. Saffron kinda is a woman in all the important ways. Mainly, he is, you know, long-haired and effeminate and very soft-spoken. And that's all anime ever cares about. Oh. I love you, Volk. Soren, you're right. I love you, Soren, so much. I know, but he doesn't care. Exactly. Yeah. Of course I'm bringing Volk along. He's our residential thief. I love how even Rolf's like, I don't even know why you're bringing that guy along. Renolf, you're awesome. You're a total dude, bro. Well, that's the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed yourself and Soren's magic hand twitching with his kill-stealing powers. And the glorious return of Stabby. I'll have to check that out. I didn't know that there was one for that. I'll have to keep my eye on it. But in any case, actually no, because in order to recruit Devdin you have to use Soren. I remember that now. Point being, I've forgotten it entirely, so that'll be a pleasant surprise. But again, Soren's twitching magic hand, everything having worked out as exactly as it should have. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I'm glad I finally got back on schedule with this, because I wanted to do a single chapter a day, up until Fates. And it's timed so it should end the day before Fates. So, here's hoping for the best of that. Game over counter at 6, Boyd is still our only death, after, game over resets. I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye-bye!